webcams are there. Well,
Is it not working?
should be working with that. Okay. And mine died again. I had
It was working, but the internet was just too much for it. Too much internet. Oh yeah, but now I see both of our webcams all like that off.
all those feeds.
Yeah, all these many lights. Here it goes. That's how he goes. Yeah, we are continuing work on our beautiful. It's not disgusting. It's a dragon only a mother could love.
Yeah, that's true.
And yeah, and continuing the big dwarf project. Dwarf, you say? I don't see no thing of the sort because I just see dragon. It used to be dwarf. There's a dwarf
I
hidden
lost the
here.
battle in this last week. Oh no, there he is.
Here is the dwarf, and he's fighting this monstro or monstro. And so yeah, working on his nasty little feet. I think I will put some bones and stuff in there so they look a little bit more structurally sound, I guess. And
Thank
then
you
messy them up.
for the fun wishings and all the inspiration wishings. All the yeah.
All the funs and inspirations. It's so far down on my screen now.
It's all the way down there.
Yeah. The layout switched around, so the chat layout for me is in a weird place. Let me see, what did I want to do? I wanted to copy this even paste this link.
I don't know what I'm going to do, but I think I'm gonna work on his hand a bit, so there's a little bit more detail in there, and the nails are a bit more raggedy, not so clean, and also there's something in his hand as well. So maybe the spoon. Bram's sound is bad. Oh no, it's starting again.
Sound and the and stuff. It used to be so good the last couple weeks.
Yeah, I see that my voice isn't really reaching the top. Yeah, okay. Maybe if I put him a little bit closer to me, that maybe helps. But I haven't changed anything so far.
It's doing the things.
Doing the thing again.
Ain't no party like a PolyParty without technical difficulties.
The noise suppression turned on. Not gonna remove that one. I can. Maybe I can boost it. It's too soft, right, compared to last time.
It's better now,
Oh, good.
he says.
Okay.
That's so it was just like physical distance.
Yes. Just gonna
Let's
talk like
speak
this.
right into it.
Yeah, just gonna talk like this for today.
Yeah.
Only problem is
Yeah.
that like a quarter of my view is
Yeah,
no
some
microphone.
stream.
So
You can make it into a whisper stream.
good. There's definitely an audience for that, but
Let's see.
it's having difficulty picking up words, and I don't know why.
The Windows have a stupid update.
Settings, sound control panel.
It's on your other screen, where ZBrush is.
Thank you. Behind the microphone. Now they're 100% again. This maybe helps a bit. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I see that the audio mixer is a lot more enthusiastic when I talk now.
Jumping up and down with excitement.
Yeah. Just had the idea to change things again. Why not? Just change some settings. Let's put the microphone volume to 73.
0.
Yeah, let's do that this time. Those, yes. Okay, let me just let's avoid there. That's just that. I just make a new one with a hand. Stick. There we go.
Give him a stick.
Yeah, just gonna
Done.
put them just right around here. It's a little bit more entertaining. Some floating eyeballs when I'm working on the hand, so people at least know what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, that's smart. Smart. I'm doing that. I'm stealing your thing. Say, what dwarf are you doing? I'm like,
This one. Right there.
That one.
Yeah. Let me just open up a PureRef. There should be some reference for hands in there, I think.
The reference.
There's some old, some orangutan ones, which are fine. Their shape is a little bit odd. I'm just gonna keep it dwarf shape.
That hand. Hey.
Oh, Mike. Oh.
Is it too early for that?
No.
Too late.
Okay.
And turn on the symmetry. To the other side, yeah. Look at that.
Oh.
And now we can work in sort of local symmetry.
Sort of.
Most of the time it works. And then sometimes it just decides not to. No, I don't want to do this.
Be a stick? Is it going to be a spoon? I think a stick will be fine.
Symmetry already turned off. No. Again.
Most of the time, it works.
It works 30% of the time, every time. Dooby dooby doo wah dooby dooby doo wah dooby doo wah. Oh my God, so fast.
A couple of spoons in my lifetime.
I'm thinking.
Oh yeah,
What
yeah, yeah, yeah. What an awful, awful job that was. I kind of have to do the same thing at the moment for work. Yes, just the compositing is just definitely a thing.
It's definitely a thing.
I don't like it. Just make the entire thing in 3D.
There's only bits and pieces in 3D. No? It's like in the movies.
Very last things that I did at Larian was make a spoon. Yeah, they had a bit of a problem. That one of the designers made a ticket saying that they had a part in the game where you just had to escape, and if you had a spoon somewhere that you could just dig out of the spoon, which for obvious reasons they didn't do. Yeah, it's it's because only an entire new set of animations needed to be made just for that gimmick. Yeah, but every race that you were able to play also had two genders. So yeah, there was like about 8 or so animations that needed to be made just for that. Just the spoon itself was not a problem, but just all the animations and everything. So I solved that problem by making
All the animations.
no, I made a spoon the size of a shovel.
A giant spoon.
It's a giant spoon. Like what were they gonna do? Just fire me? It's my last day.
That got into the game.
I don't think it got into the game. I've got no idea. It would be very fun if it did. But it already
Weird.
had all the animations for also to use it as a weapon, as a mace, but also to dig as well. Everything was already set.
Nice.
Yeah, and I had a little my little test level where was able to check out my the things that I've made, and I made Spoon Force Alpha. Just had my entire team
Force
just with
one.
giant spoons, just running around, smashing things. It was fun. Yeah.
Is it not so different? Oh my gosh. Doesn't have a sub nee. Polygon Bram.
It doesn't.
No. break up my symmetry. Oh, nail.
It's still making little shorts, which is really nice. Yeah, Team 4-star.
From Dragon Ball or from other things?
No, from Dragon Ball, but they are making their own thing. So they're using 3D models right now from the games and the ripped and everything like that. But they have their little story going right now that tells kind of what happens in Hiffle, as the or in Hell, but it's with the yeah. The translations from, I think it was Funimation or something like that. They changed it to Hiffle, but because who know?
Oh no!
Yeah, Hell. Ooh,
dangerous.
yes. You know when Goku was running around in the Snake Road, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
fell
you
off.
remember that?
Let's do some squats. Yeah,
Yes, exactly.
those guys.
Yes, and one of them had the word Hell on it on his shirt, and they changed it to Hiffle. And they made it their entire thing that the Hell in the Dragon Ball Z universe is now called Hiffle. Hiffle. Hell for infinite losers. Yeah.
Oh,
And the baddies are there, kind of there, like Frieza and Cell and Raditz as well. And yeah.
hanging out.
Yeah, having their own kind of like a sitcom kind of thing, just weird stuff. Yeah. They get released not all too often.
Take that time, but it's usually very good.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
let them do their thing.
It's been a while that I've watched Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
I recently saw the Boo bits.
Yeah, those are nice that they released those.
Yeah.
They're able to still make the thing that they kind of wanted to do.
The best bits. Do I make the bones more gross?
Definitely, yeah, and if you even want to have them even more gross, even to still have some, it's kind of like they've been chewed upon, right? But like it's a bare bone, but there's still flesh sticking to it. So maybe there's an extra layer there that is sticking some layer of goop. Or
Okay. Let me Google phalanges. Phalanges, okay. Sure. I'll take that out. Some shots from somewhere. Ooh, a scan of something.
okay, let's do that a bit more.
Bomb. Those are the different bones that are on here.
What are you talking about? What?
I'm seeing a bunch of phalange bones.
Oh, okay.
And the morphological comparisons of pollicle distal phalanges in African apes. Obviously.
Right. Compared to the European ones.
like the late Miocene Auroran.
Ah, oh, why didn't you say
An
so? Why didn't you say so, Mike?
extinct genus of primate. You should know this, Bram. You're basically making one.
That is true, and then because of that, I know all of them.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Before I did this project, I did a master's in distinct humanoids and hominids.
That's what you need. You need to do. So what I am going to do. Our is the last bit just is the nail a nail or is the nail part of bone?
It kind of depends if it's a claw or a talon or a nail like us. They kind of function the same way, but if you kind of look like a bear or something like that, right? Then it's become much more attached to the bone instead of just that little bit on the bottom. You can just kind of rip off. But yeah, it's way more attached to the bone. It's still a nail, but
It's like it's like with a horse hoof. Like the final
yeah,
bit is like almost a hoof, but then the hoof comes over it as well.
yeah.
Okay. 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 I'm making bones now, Bram.
Hey, I'm making branch, a gnarly one.
Gnarly branches. So I will cut you up
Oh no,
like that. And I split. And then I take that and I split. And now it is time to well,
that's a spoon. That counts as a spoon, right? Yeah, a spoon is too big, Mike.
it's a spoon shovel.
Made it a little bit too big. It's poking out to the other side. Let's scale it down a bit. Yeah, that still works.
Let's see.
Very delicate spoon now. Maybe thicken it up a bit. That's
Picking it up.
do it like that. Okay, some work again. Yeah, I think that's a better thickness for it. Good. Bit of a shame that has to redo a bit, but oh well. A bit silly. Follow those lines that I just created there. Need to redo everything exactly. It's a gnarly branch, right?
Oh yeah. Gnarly dude. Do, 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 do.
They build up there. There we go. I know my words again.
Yeah,
Not really, but I just
kind of.
pretend to.
Good. Sometimes that's all you can.
It's a bit too much. We, we. And again.
And again.
Again.
And again. Just cut this one out as well. Cut this one into pieces.
And it sounds like it's your last resort to do that.
It's just because of the suffocation.
No breathing?
Yeah, don't you frick. If I cut those eyes bleeding. Doody doody biddy doody.
What are you doing? What did you see?
Like an accidental pee pee. I got rid of it.
The algorithm. You will know.
No. I got rid of it, Mr. YouTube. Please. It doesn't matter. We don't get paid anyway. We can do what we want.
You can do whatever you want.
It's anarchy here. Right. So give them bone color. Something like that. A little filthy extract on here. A little bit of the kraakbeen or whatever it's called.
Oh. Webcam's dead. But it's
Ligament. No. Maybe? No.
ligaments. No, the parts between your bones.
Yeah. I know what they're called.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean
yeah,
everyone knows.
yeah,
We don't need to explain this.
yeah, exactly.
No.
Those bits. Yeah. Going back to the roots, Bram.
Oh, oh,
Anatomy.
anatomy.
That's what this project was started on.
Yeah.
Anatomy and good dreams.
And just make the anatomy of your dragon as well, Mike.
Okay. Don't challenge me.
We will be here until next year, but we'll be here. You won't be going anywhere. Finally made your anatomy, and then, oh, well, what if I added this thing to it as well? Just have to redo everything.
Oh, what if he does have wings?
Just tiny ones.
Then where do the bones come from?
Just tiny insect wings, like a fly. Of those, the ends are right now are the ends are right now very lumpy. So I'm just gonna use the Acu curve on my move tool.
The ends are here.
Yes, to make them a bit more jagged. Just use the Acu curve and just make it a straight line ish. You can use the trim dynamic. Just to mix it a little bit. I could make lumpy shapes, yeah. The intent was to make it a bit more like it was broken off.
Sharp lobes.
Yeah.
This is not good. No.
To the inside as well. To that way. So if there was a bit over here, because it was torn off from the other side. Yes. And let's sit over here as well.
Poor guy.
It's just a branch.
Branches have feelings too, maybe.
It was already dead, laying on the floor. He was like, nah, too long.
It's
Could work. Topology is all over the place, which isn't good. But
So
Shape-wise, could work. Just see before I continue. Is it still the correct size? Yes. Yes, it is. Things is only a part of a small object, so from this side, kind of looks alright. Just a little bit more of TLC, some tender loving care. Just make it nasty in there.
nasty.
Just turn off your brain and just scribble with the damn standard and and the clay buildup.
That was not the right button. Didn't need to make duplicates.
It's because I put it there, but
Oh, it was
got
my own
fully
fault.
bladed
Gosh darn
apology.
it.
What do you do?
No. It's like apologies, like it was my own fault. Oh shit.
Nasty looking claw you're making.
I hope so.
Gonna replace
I
all of
am
them with
just
bones?
sorry, what?
Are you gonna replace all of them?
Um
Hello, Songwang. How you doing?
these legs I am putting bones inside and I'm gonna make skin stuff over it. At least
Oh,
that's the plan.
yes, 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 yes.
So we'll see how it turns out.
Songwang will be back then. Really,
Yeah.
really said hello and he's doing things again. It's important things, probably.
Maybe there.
Just go back. I was overdoing it. There we go. Hey, you're back. Welcome back yet again. How are you doing, man? It's nice to have you here. Making ourselves a couple of dwarves. Just after work, some nice and relaxed sculpting.
Some dwarves and some extras around the dwarves.
Yeah, just some small extras in your case.
Yeah.
Yeah, putting a lot of
You
effort
can
in just a single spoon, but I like making props like this. So
little cute props.
I think fun. So what did you want to say?
So, like, you can obviously see my huge dwarf down in this corner.
Yeah, definitely.
That's,
Yeah. I mean, it counts.
it counts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for an anime project, we're doing well, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm making bones.
Yeah.
I'm back at anatomy.
We wanted to make a dwarf, and but before that, let's do a quick anatomy project for ourselves, just one day or something like that. And it turned out to be several weeks. And from that anatomy project, we were making our dwarves. So
Yes. So that means that the anatomy is never ended. I still have to do his hands. I'm not avoiding anything. Oh, I have to say. My dwarf's hands are just little cubes at the end of his arms.
skeleton. Body that I put him in, and then I did all the muscles around it, which is a little bit unnecessary amount of work, but it was fun to do.
Yeah, it's a good practice.
Definitely, yeah. I
Where
came
they
across a
are
lot of
all,
muscles that I kind of forgot existed.
yeah, and you see them a little bit in a different light since they are in a pose now instead of just T-posing.
Yeah, especially the ones in the legs for me, because they kind of go up instead of just going down. It's a weird area around his hips, and yeah, it was kind of fun, tricky, but just remove my reference real quick. There we go. Drinking. Oh.
So save. Get my little pinch brush and get it in there.
And it's a big project. It's a slow project, but we're kind of enjoying our time making it. So
It's having a jolly old time.
yes, definitely.
Turn this off, turn this down, the mesh. Subdivide, turn it on. Select this thing. Oh, this one doesn't have a color yet.
Just go back a couple of steps. It's the spoon is thin enough as it is. Yes, it is. Turn on these. There. Pick it up again. Need to be so precise with this spoon. It's nice and gnarly. I'm making an Indonesian cook. Indonesian dwarf that is also a cook, but since there weren't any Indonesian dwarfs, kind of had to make one up, which is pretty fun.
Design
Yeah,
village.
it was really fun to do. I kind of very quickly stuck with a design. Like, this is the thing that I'm going to do. And Mike is the kind of person that just keeps concepting on the pieces that he's working on.
Concepting is the most fun part.
It is. It really is. And the sculpting part as well. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do all these details. And it's also pretty fun, but that's kind of when I usually run into a little bit of a wall. Oh wait, I thought of too many things. Can't
Ah,
finish it right now.
there's only one person that decides if it's too many. And that's me. Too many, it's never enough. Something like that. Plop, plop. All right. So we have a bow now. Haha. Of one little paw. And now
Does it look good?
I
Also,
will.
at least in the grand scheme of things, it's an amazing claw.
These boys. Visible. So just claw. Just just go over it. Make this like purple so I see what I'm doing.
It's nice to give different colors sometimes. I usually do it when I'm masking in Photoshop. I usually use some solid colors to give something a color. Just a remnant of the texturing days of bygone years, and because those are easy to change afterwards, right? They just paint with the mask, and when I don't really see the difference in color well enough, like it's light brown and dark brown or beige or something like that, I just pick a very bright color like magenta, just mask out the thing that I want to mask out, then change from color again.
Yeah, exactly. So you can see what you're doing.
Yes. To be rectangles have stubby nails. So I'm just gonna keep that in. Looks a bit odd, but I'm trying to mix a dwarf with a orangutan and Homo floriensis.
Oh,
Yeah, the tiny humanoids.
oh the hobbits.
Yeah, the hobbits.
As they call it in the news.
Bram. That's not how it works. But that bit, and I should have the knuckle right over there. Then I got a nubbly bit over there with some skin that folds. Then I got a long bit, and then I got a knuckle right there. Odd finger. What an odd thumb that I've made. Oh, finger.
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 Imagine if that's where the word came from.
That's why thing is called thing as well.
Yeah. It's that thing there.
Definitely. Okay, so we got that, and this one doesn't really exist. It's just a single piece. There we go. Just
Oh, merge this way. Merge down.
it's a bit the other side as well. Just pull it down. It's a bit even, a bit more even,
Even more.
even more. Very bad at making hands, so please be patient. The exact opposite kind of hands that I kind of want to make, so my own reference doesn't really work well.
They made opposite kind of hands.
I want to have some very thick and calloused hands.
Uh,
He looks like he works a lot with those, right? And I've got very thin and skinny hands.
oh, your own hands.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought in your reference file. I was like,
Oh, why look up
what?
reference for hands if I got them right here? But yeah, I kind of have to. I know I once got a comment at school that my hands were way too thin and it should use better reference. Like, I can't help it.
They are my reference.
I do think it almost looks the same as it did before. This is a bit better. Yeah, it is a bit better. Yeah. And folding like that. Luckily, I've got a spoon and
You get a real life spoon.
I just use my pen.
Oh, It's not a spoon, you silly goose.
But he's holding it the same way that I'm holding my pen, so.
Are your buttons all the way over there?
Someone who sculpted the end of the pen.
See.
Yeah. Just so I can.
Very artistically.
Oh no, it goes all over the place. It just has one strength, and that's all of it. That's also kind of because I think I kind of fixed it during the move or to my new apartment. Yeah, the pen kind of broken. Sorry, the pen broke, and it got broken, and the every time I pushed on top on the tablet, the nib would push inwards, and it was loose inside the pen, so I couldn't really press anything anymore.
Okay.
So I either could spend like 50 euros to get a new pen, or put some glue in the end of it. So I tried the last option, just some glue in the end. Now I don't really have any pressure sensitivity on the butt, but I never really used it anyway. So it's a lot easier just to press E when I'm erasing instead of just turning it around,
flipping it all around. Yeah.
It's very bendy over here. I intended to add the knuckles. It's a little bit.
What do you think of his nasty?
Ugh, that is nasty.
Too nasty.
Well, you wanted to make him very nasty on the bottom, right?
Yeah, I need to make the other side a little bit more, because I thought that I would see it mainly from this side, but this one apparently I see from this side.
Oh, no, they all have to be identical, right? Not identical, unique.
Kind of.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah. Otherwise, you'll see.
Definitely. Especially on the other side of the obelisk.
Yeah, exactly. Those especially.
So it was a bit of a fun guessing game when texturing. Was to see where I could get away with mirroring the texture where I shouldn't.
Everywhere as much as possible.
Yeah. Especially, I was making a lot of weapons, and you can just very easily just mirror it because you can't see the other side if you're looking at one side, right?
You can only see one side at a time.
Yeah, especially if it's a sword.
Until you have two.
Yeah, but then you can only still see one. Yeah, but
and then you see the other side of the one side.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh no, it is.
Yeah, usually I was able to mirror pretty much everything, and it just kept the front part of it. If it was a box or something like that, I kept that one unique, so that one wasn't mirrored. But the left and the right side of the box, for instance, were identical, which is pretty fun. Just trying to cheat your way out of it.
Oh no, I cheated my way into it instead of out of it. Uh-oh. Okay, so to do this everywhere, I should first place these boat boys everywhere.
Oh boy. Okay.
So I take this one and I will insert because I still have it. I fit this one over here. And it is all separate thingies, so I should be able to easily move them all around all about. There. Turn on my reference so I know where I originally had it.
Space there, but then again, I'm just blaming orangutan hands.
Say drink.
It's the worst drinking game, but luckily we're not using alcohol for this.
Not yet. If you want to see us do it without alcohol, just send us a donation. Let us know.
Can people donate?
Not yet.
No, right?
Still have to link everything up.
The possibility in the future.
I think it could be cool. Yeah. Let's rotate this boy a little bit more. Voila. That's one. I only need to do that.
7?
Yeah.
Yay!
No. Is it? No, more.
More?
It's 7 on this side, so 7 plus 4. 11 more times. Wow. How hard could it be?
You got this. You got this.
I I I got this.
You do.
I got this. Insert a bone. Snap to the middle. Move.
Too rough. But it could also be that the subdivisions are a bit too low for what I kind of wanted to do. Nah. It doesn't read well low. It also doesn't reach well high, right? So gently get rid of that. Now just need to have the better shape. I think that knuckle a bit too thin. Just make it a bit big. Let's do all the other ones as well.
That sounds like me.
The problem is that once I finally got this one, I'll still have the other hand, but I
That
think,
sounds like me.
I think mostly I can just duplicate, right? They still all have their the separate subgroups, so I'm able to manipulate them, position them a bit easier than without.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the orangutan hands right now, and it's just so calloused. It's so thick. The skin on their hands, very hairy as well.
Like some sort of monkey.
It's almost if they're ape. They're ape, like, not monkeys.
Oh,
Difference.
Saiyans.
Monkeys have tails. Apes don't.
So Saiyans are monkeys.
Yep.
So why do they transform in a great ape that still has a tail?
Sounds cooler.
What? That sounds cooler.
It
Yeah,
sounds
maybe.
cooler instead of just
Yeah.
big monkey. Great ape. Big monkey.
Great ape. The great monkey. Sounds Freezer.
Frieza is the only one who actually calls them by their proper name.
Yeah. One shows them real respect. Beautiful.
Wonderful, Mike. It's wonderful.
Now, on the other hand side, insert merged claw. Pickle. Cannot be applied to multiple subdivisions levels. Okay. Delete lower. Mirror. Reconstruct, reconstruct, reconstruct. That's how we do it. Do I want them to be?
You had pretty good places for them already, right? Why not
Exactly.
those same places?
I am using those
Ah,
sentences.
okay.
It's just I had them turned off.
Ah,
Had to find them again. Bloop. Okay, here they are. And now we're gonna find out how much I stretched them
ah.
to get them in these positions. It will be fine. Oh my gosh, this ball is a lot longer. Fine, it will be fine. So let's see. Somewhere around there. So,
It's some this finger, and I like thicken that up. That skin is bulging right there, right?
giant bulge.
Finger bulges. It kind of sounds like bulges. Bulges and bulges.
Is it the bulges?
Yeah, I only now realized it. That's it. And they're kind of similar words.
Strange.
Yeah, language.
Did they
Weird.
steal another word from us? Wrongly stolen. Like beef and pork. That was not from us, but anyway. So there. Next set of hands. I mean feet. It's the olden days. These ones. So this one is all fracked up. Okay. Um, it's also going to probably be cut off, so it's okay.
It's probably
You
done
know,
by a dwarf, so that's alright.
yeah. Fits the lore.
Exactly. So now it isn't bad that you don't do it. It's part of the story right now. You're telling. You only have to make a gaping wound now, but you know.
That's fine. He has one big wound. Somewhere out there. Oh, this one is definitely getting cut off, so I'm deleting this one.
Away with it. Away.
Yes. Even the start of it is going to get removed. Okay. So now I remove them. And I'm going to see if I have them kind of on one line, and then I'm going to align them. They are around there. I am happy with it. Just move you up a little, up and out, up and out and in. The obelisk on again so I can see.
Add it and remove it, and then add it and I remove it again.
Add it and then remove it again because
Do I like banging fingers?
but then you get to add it and remove it. That's the best part.
People just do this in like 10 minutes. Got an entire hand perfectly.
Or less. Clench a little bit more. Make it clench. Gives one.
Acre.
Favorite point. That's gosh, where did you go?
Right here.
He went all the way off to the side. Just exploring on his own. Okay. Well. That's step one done. Let's turn this one back on. Oh my gosh, look how nasty. Oh, I had his nails dark before. I think I will keep this out of color. It's with his teeth.
It also looks like a big camera to the bottom of it when you're reading the speed.
Yeah. The obelisk is out of the way. Like this. Yup.
Again and again and again.
And again. And again.
An hour later, like you look at it and what have I been doing?
Did you do it again and again?
Is that progress? I have no idea.
Duplicate Dynamesh. The deep level. That's the wrong Dynamesh. Stevie.
Like Dynamesh, but completely different.
Start sculpting on that. So for this one already, duplicate, delete the whole. So let's build two more in the whole.
And clipping with his hand. Maybe I'll put the pen in a slightly different spot, but I'll do that later. Only realized it right now. A couple. There it is. Drinky time.
There is your autosave. Choop, choop, choop. Choop, choop, choop. Yes, let's start. Delete lower Dynamesh on 200. Clickety clackety, fill the objecty. And deflate a little bit G. And paint on it. Pull this out a bit. Pull this down a bit. To the sides. Voila. Next! Duplicate. Delete lower. 200. Dynamesh. Fill object. Deflate. Ooh, this is weird. Okay, now layer it a little bit. Then Alt Shift 90 degrees. Turn on the symmetry. And put it out. Delete lower. Okay,
Deleting your subdivisions like it's
200.
nothing.
Dynamesh. What?
Just deleting your subdivisions like it's nothing.
Yeah, it can always be reconstructed or
Yeah, that's
remeshed, reprojected, anything.
yeah, that's true.
Subdivisions are for when I'm sure that I'm not gonna change the structure. Before then, they have no place in here.
This PC they haven't.
Not on this frickin' workflow.
Keeps my PC running. I like him. Doing their very best to keep my PC from not lagging. Yeah.
Chicka chicka boom bop boom bop boom bop boom bop. I almost got them all.
Fast.
Well, I got all of them with some purple on them so I can work on them properly.
Ah. You have a identical shape with Dynamesh then.
Identical?
Oh, yeah, okay. Or like that. Yeah, it's just it's like we do the art service. You should use a duplicate of the same shape and then Dynamesh that. Skip a little bit inwards
Oh, yes,
and then
yes,
sculpt
basically.
outward
Yes.
from there.
Yes, exactly. That is what I'm doing.
It's a good way of doing it.
And the local symmetry for most of them almost lines up. So in the
Oh,
base, what's almost hidden, I can just do one side, and then as they come out, I can turn it off and go crazy. And maybe in these bottom ones, I might just even copy the full thing whenever I feel like it. But we'll see. I just make a good base first. Chip, 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 to delete. To Hondo. Did I copy it? I did. Fill object. Dynamesh. That is too low. To Hondo. Dynamesh. Fill object. Bleep bloop bleep bloop. Blop blop. Blop blop. 90 degrees. To see in the bottom beep.
See. I think shape-wise, what do you see something beside that nail? Ooh. Do you see something that's just do that? Just rip them off, right? Um, do you see something that's completely out of the ordinary?
see something that's completely not out of the So when in the picture next to you, I see like the knuckles of this monkey, and it's like almost if he has like a extra protective bit of skin
It's a very
over all
thick
of the
layer of
knuckles.
skin on
So it's
there,
like
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
almost as if he just made a selection with the basket, extracted just a little layer over it, and then dynamashed it again on top of it.
Very gnarly and thick, and it's so
Yeah.
leathery. Yeah.
So what I don't see in that reference is like the spaces between the knuckles that you see very clearly in yours.
These ones, right?
A little bit more up, like in there. In your model, you see like spaces in between there,
Oh, yeah.
and with him, I don't.
That is
There,
true.
there
That
might be
is true.
slightly there, but so depending on
Yeah,
how.
there might be. Well, even if I'm looking at my own one, my own hands, I've got the in betweeny bit. It kind of looks like it goes all the way to the knuckles instead of just going to here. It goes all the way there. Yeah, so that's kind of how it looks. Yeah. The extra bits and all the details and the nubbly bits, I kind of wanted to do
That's for
after
later.
this.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we redoing this 5 times over, if not more.
Mhm. Let's see. Do you have another hand reference?
Other people can't see this though because it's in pure ref. But yeah,
Yeah. If they ask us for it, we can send it in our Discord.
we can. Yes, for all the people who are not in there, for all the
If
two
you're
people watching us
curious.
right now, we do have a
Exactly.
Discord. And you can find
Uh,
it in the link tree link that's on the top bottom, the top bottom, the top right over there, and also below in the description. In the doobly doo, yeah.
depending on how ape-like you want to make that hand. The apes meta compounds not moving like the length of his hand.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yes, a very
That his fingers.
tiny thumb they have as well. But no, I kind of wanted to keep it humanish.
Okay. Okay.
But I
Then
don't
that's
mind
fine.
adding the extra gnarly bits of the thick skin to it. At least I kind of wanted to
Okay.
try.
Then that's fine as well.
Yeah,
Uh,
black nails.
yeah. So foldy.
And it looks human-like, right?
I think that's about it.
Yeah, but
Oh,
yeah,
and the image that you just pulled up,
this one or that one?
this one, the
Yeah.
orange one, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It is like because the skin is so thick that the folds in between the phalanges, I guess, I don't know, in between those little bones seems to go deeper than they
Yeah,
can go in
definitely.
yours. But I think you can still do that if you don't change that now.
Yeah, I think it will add that, but I was kind of looking at the overall shape of it before I add more details and more
Yeah, no, exactly.
secondary and
But I'm
tertiary
just
shapes to
for
it.
example, because I saw it on this pinky, for example, it's like it doesn't go as deep in that pinky. Uh,
Over here, yeah, you kind
yeah,
of really
yeah,
want to have them almost folded over, right?
yeah.
They need to fight for that tiny little bit of space that's there. Yeah, it's going to be a tricky one, this one, but the other ones
Yeah.
will be All right, to try. Let me first just do those knuckles.
I don't know if the hand palm itself is a bit too rounded. Like if you look over the direction of the knuckles.
Oh yeah, there's a little bit of a bump over here, right?
Yeah, it's if you look like straight on it, like into your fingernails, basically. Like yeah, that. I don't know if that's too rounded. It might be something that the monkeys have. I don't know, but when I'm looking at myself, I
Yeah, it's fairly
don't
straight,
think
but
it
there's
is
a bit of
as.
a curve to it, right?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a curve, but it's like
The thing. I mean, it is too much, but I also have quite a big hand that goes into a smaller wrist, so it kind of bunches up as well. But yeah, it's a bit too big, a bit too much, a bit too much. Yes, smooth that down. That's a bit better.
you're gonna fatten up the rest.
Fatten up the wrist. Mm, No, because he's gonna get some jewelry over there, right? Let me just put put that over there. It just it's totally not so you don't see the seam between his hand and the arm. No, not at all. It's there for aesthetic reasons only, and not for laziness. And the yeah, I could, but I do want to have some tendons that go from the wrist.
Yeah, I
Those
mean,
ones, right?
widen uh the wrist. If I remember an image from anatomy for sculptors that they had like this line going from the wrist to the ring finger and from the other side of the wrist to the index finger. It's like that they were like these three were just as wide, kind of, as wide as the wrist itself.
Ah, I never knew.
So
Fun hack. The
hacks.
same size as that. Yeah. Seems like
Yeah.
your foot is the same size as your lower arm.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else.
As your lower arm, Mike.
Ah. Yeah, so I think maybe it could be a little bit wider the rest, but yeah, that's I don't know. Leave that up to you.
Yeah, it could be. I kind of liked it that it was just that big hand, kind of what I had in the original one where I started.
Mm.
With the wait, no, hey, now people can see my
The
cursor now.
skeleton.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
gave some quite big hands and feet to keep him a bit dwarfy. Um, so I don't know if I'm going to lose that if I make the wrists bigger as well. But yeah, that's something I can add later as well. Those two
Yeah,
parts are
it's
separate.
not the
So
hand, it's the
yeah,
yeah, exactly. Yes.
let's do this. It's auto saving now. I just drunk.
Let's see. Oh, oh, fingers.
A very loose board one, right? So, something a
Stir.
stew.
Delicately this ooh, little picky out.
Oh, not a dwarf.
That's all I have to say for now, I think.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
do those wrists and then make them a little bit one piece, and I can do the One Piece. They made a manga that's all the chapters in just a single manga. So it's a
All the chapters.
all the chapters of One Piece into a One Piece, but yeah, it's still ongoing. So they're gonna be two anyway.
So there's going to be 2 One Pieces.
Yeah, just couldn't they wait for, I don't know, probably 10 years?
So that One Piece is like 4,000 pages.
Yeah, something like that. It's really wide. It's really wide.
Like 1 page per chapter, but still.
Maybe I can show it. One Piece. Not videos, no. There it is. Copy. I'm just gonna paste it in the chat because I can. Oh no, I can't.
Oh.
I have to put. I have to also, click the link instead of just the image. Yeah. Immediately to the article, right? Not right. Everyone can enjoy.
There it is.
Yeah. Apparently, it only costs $2,000.
Oh, that's a big book.
It's very big. Yeah, it's very readable as well.
Yeah, and then you're a fan, so you buy this, and then you want to put it in your bookshelf. It's like, shit, my bookshelf is not wide enough.
Yeah. There you go. I fixed your webcam again.
A beautiful face.
Yeah, I tapped out, right? So, fix your webcam. The Mikey cam.
The monkey cam.
So you work from this? It's a big one, right?
Certainly is. Jeeps. That's nice to do. Specialized distant varieties with a blade like unual processes. That's dope. Making the claw even nastier. I was looking
Isn't that
at
the
that.
question every time?
I was looking at that phalanges thing that I posted the link in the shop.
Okay. Let me just click that. Are you sure you want to leave YouTube? Yeah. Yes. Ugh. Are this from a cat or something like that?
Yeah. Some clawed animal.
Where did you find it?
Google.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, Google sent me to Twitter and Twitter to the image. Oh, I mean X. Uh,
A completely different kind of nap, right?
yes. One that's more confusing to search for.
Do people still get tweets or did they get X's?
I think they make posts
Oh, okay.
like all the other ones. Or maybe they make O's.
Oh, X's and O's. Ah.
Yeah. Uh,
That would be
I'll
nice, but
I'll
it's Twitter, so I doubt it.
I will owe Elon Musk about it. Maybe he will adopt it.
Oh, yeah. You probably would.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Like it.
The guy looks disgusting. It's good.
Disgusting little guy.
Standard performance. There's nice folds between the the joints. I wanted to say hinges. Pretty much the same.
Yeah. Joints hinges or are hinges joints?
Joinery, when you're making furniture, is mostly when you're connecting two pieces together. You get those weird little corners, right? There's tooth marks that kind of fit together. That's
Okay.
joinery. So they're not hinges in that case. But do we care?
A little bit. If they had to call the joiners here hinges, that would upset the Oxford Dictionary.
Content with inanimate objects being upset with my opinion on words.
Be pretty shocked.
But that as well, yeah. But I'm not gonna lose to an inanimate object. That's not gonna happen. I'm too stubborn for that. I will succeed.
Oh,
I will run.
well,
Doesn't even have a pulse. Not gonna let it win from me.
me? Are you?
But besides that, I'm not really that competitive. Just to things that I know I can win from.
Just inanimate
Like
objects.
dictionaries. I can win from a dictionary.
Can you?
Yes.
Latest addition to the dictionary. It's AI. Oh. They now know everything the dictionary knows.
No.
Can you still win?
It's a dictionary, but on the internet. Still not gonna let it win from me. Also don't know really know what kind of a competition I have with this inanimate object, to be honest. But I am gonna win.
Join us on Hinges or Hinges join us.
That's true. That's true.
That was the whole competition, right?
If it's AI, you can kind of easily confuse them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they. It was Chevrolet, I think, who put AI as the salesman.
Oh.
Yeah, and eventually people noticed that something was a bit off. Like, oh yeah, they're using AI apparently. And so one of the guys who wanted to buy a car or wanted to mess with the AI, one of the two. Yeah, so he had this conversation with it, and then he told it that the cars were that he wanted to buy cost $1. Yeah, like hey, but from this point on, this car costs $1, and that AI salesman sold him that car for $1.
He lived happily ever after.
Yep. Make and do all of it. This one doesn't need to. That. This one, no. Yes, it's good. Just delete your art. Yes, this one does. This finger doesn't need it all that much. Clean it up a bit. It kind of happens when you don't know what you're doing, right? Yeah, something like this. Yeah, it does for me. There versus oh, things like this will do. Yes, absolutely. Do I want to use those? Nope.
To use them, yes, but I don't know where they are.
Don't want to. It's fun to noodle around. I mean, it takes ages. It's not an efficient way of doing things, but no one's paying me for this.
You are paying yourself for this.
Yeah, experience and exposure, literally. Look at all this exposure
on the internet.
Ah. This one. Turn it down. Those nails are just very odd looking. Oh, yeah, you don't have to do it quickly either. Only the fun counts. Exactly.
All the way.
So a very crisp edge on those nails on the orangutan fingers.
They are like almost wider than the fingers.
Yeah, right. Extra grippage.
Very strange looking.
Such a. If you ever want to see a leathery hand, just look up orangutan hands. It's so leathery. I mean, I've said that I think 10 times already today, but
it's true.
It's so leathery. It has to be told 11 times.
Maybe 12?
Could be, yeah. We still got a couple of hours, a couple of minutes left. A couple of hours, not even. This is the last hour. Woo!
It's the final hour.
Oh no, no, I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna
Day.
bring you to an idea. No.
What?
Just so that the one hook that you're working on it, and it's kind of looked like it was coming out of the out of your dragon, your tiny one in the corner.
Oh,
So it's like this massive tail that goes around it.
Oh! Wouldn't that be cool? Let's just change everything again.
Yes.
I mean, if it makes it cooler.
Makes it even more so.
Keep it in mind.
The wrong bro.
Silly.
I'm gonna use the paint. Let's just overdo it because it's easier to remove it afterwards than to add things very gently. Very rough nail. So it's a clay buildup as well. Also adds some more texture and also fills up some of the indentations that I just made. Those scratches. Let's do that a bit more. Let's do it an inwards one to remove those peaks. Let's do an outward one again. Gently. Okay, very nasty looking. Now we're gonna use the paint. Yes. Bit. Also very tiny. Don't really want to do this, right? It's too much. Too much. It's very gentle. So it breaks up the that silhouette, that perfect silhouette that it just had a couple of seconds ago.
Not anymore.
Trim dynamic to go over that again. Just remove some of that roundness at the end. It's a bit too flat. Let's see if we can even that out. Perfect. Now to do that only 9 more times.
Easy.
And then
Maybe
also the
call
knuckles. Should I do the knuckles first? Ooh. Oh yeah, I got the other one turned on still. I duplicated it. There you go. Those nasty feet of yours.
house. They are based on my real life feet.
Ah, hey, you got your zombie tail, right? It's still alive and kicking?
Exactly. It's still undead, so that's good.
Perfect.
Yeah. Alive is a bit of a stretch. Out to save, but my water is gone.
Oh no!
I'm out of water.
See if I can. Yeah, if I kind of look at this, yeah, let's see if I can do the thumb at least for today. And afterwards, I will do the knuckles, and then I will do the rest of the fingers, just so I can have the idea that I did something. Thinking, yes.
Thinking. What are you not thinking?
That's an even more difficult question because that's a lot. Because when I tell you what I'm not thinking of, then I start thinking about it. So it's kind of a lie that I'm telling
You
you,
just
right?
have to be. You have to be fast. You have to say it before you think about it.
But I think at the speed of sound, Mike.
Sound not fast enough.
If you say bunny rabbit, I will see a bunny rabbit and think about a bunny rabbit. It's very
About
rarely that I say something that I'm not aware that I'm saying.
what about raspberry pudding?
Raspberry pudding, I'm thinking about it now. I wasn't thinking about it when you said it, though.
See, we found one that you were not thinking about.
That is true. But for me to say those things to you, that's the difficult part.
Aircraft carrier.
Cucumber.
A jumping cat.
Oh, okay. Potato peeler.
Uh, cheese. What do you call that? I want to say
Just
cheese.
cheese.
Cheese grate, but it's not really grating that I want to do. Just schaven. You
Oh
know.
yeah. Do other languages? Do other countries have that? They should, right? They should.
Yeah, I mean, here in the UK, we got one. Only it makes slices that are Jesus thick. So,
Jesus thick.
yeah, so that's why I use potato peeler for the cheese. They are super thick, and it's like, yeah, I can make like 8 slices from this whole block of cheese.
Oh wow, that's very thick. You can hand those
Also,
out.
also, the
And,
blocks of cheese are very tiny, but like
those
the
silly Brits.
blocks of cheese are this size. So it's like it's
You
not
can
big.
just cut those up in like 3 pieces, and then you can only feed 3 people on a birthday. Like there you go. Put a little flag in it. Get 3 pieces of
That's probably
cheese.
why they don't do that here.
Silly Scots.
Silly
But yeah,
Willies.
those thicker ones that you use as cheese slicers, they are a bit more useful if you eat a lot of uh, soft cheese, like young cheese, right? Trying to make thin slices from young cheese is just very difficult. So sticky.
Yeah, that's the best.
No, to be very. I don't even want to slice it. It just breaks. It just crumbles when you do
Oh,
so.
crumbling is what
That's my kind of
old
cheese.
cheese does.
Hmm?
Crumbling is what old cheese does.
Exactly. Then you at least taste the cheese, Mike.
Yeah, you taste the old. mature.
Salty bits.
Is it? It's like I want to start fermenting, but I won't.
I'm too
That's
dry
what.
to do so.
Yeah. So over here, right, with the Tesco, the most basic cheese that they have is mild cheddar, and they also sell red mild cheddar. And I'm like, okay, why would you buy the red? I look at the ingredients, literally just red coloring is the difference. Like, why do you want it to be this color?
Is it also red or just
It's
a
like a
darker
dark
yellow?
orange,
Dark.
like
Oh,
a very
ooh,
yeah, like a dark orange.
like a carrot.
It's not cheese color anymore.
Mm.
Yeah, like carrot.
Not a good color for cheese. I mean, if it's very old cheese, then
Yeah,
it gets darker
exactly.
and darker and darker, but not to that kind of orange, right? That could. Some ones, yeah, but you kind of want to have that by default and not by coloring.
Yeah. They're so silly around here.
No, no, those are definitely green asparagus and not the white ones that we just dunked in a bucket of dye. Just a bucket
Uh,
of paint and just dunk it. It's still dripping. Like still with a green hand. Like there you go. Green asparagus.
they were always green.
Yeah, 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 this grandma did put some white carrots in the soup.
Stuck.
Nope.
No, just white
I
carrot.
didn't know what that was, so I asked my grandma, what's the thing that's in the soup as well? And she kind of knew me, and like if she said asparagus, it sounds like something that's doesn't really taste well. And like if I say asparagus, then he wouldn't eat it anymore. So I'm just gonna say white carrots, and just for years and years on end, we just had white carrots in our soup.
Yes,
Yeah,
white carrots are good.
in that case, they're great. Asparagus though,
Yeah. So they were not and you also have parsnip, the
what's parsnip again?
past, pastinaak.
Pastinaak.
It's literally a white carrot.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I've had it, but I haven't really we didn't really eat it that much at home.
Yeah,
I think it
we
was
had it.
a couple of years ago when I was with some old colleagues, and they made fries from pastinaak from parsnip. Thank you. How do you call it again? Parsnip. Yes.
Over here, one of the classic dishes that they have is neeps and tatties.
Okay.
Literally just parsnip and potato. Just like I believe they even just mash it. But let me just Google that. Neeps and tatties. Yeah, yeah. It's just mash.
Okay.
Ah, neeps and tatties and meat. Heck is neeps and tatties. It's it might be hard if you want to do a low carb diet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But luckily I'm not on a diet, so that's good. I'm safe.
Yeah, you have all the neeps and tatties that you want.
Can eat all of them.
All of them and then some.
We slowly getting somewhere.
Very slowly, but surely.
What's the weirdest thing you've eaten there in Scotland?
Haggis.
Haggis. Was it that weird?
We know frikandel,
Yeah.
so we are all too familiar with mystery meat.
Yeah, it's basically like
Uh,
bratwurst, but really big,
yeah,
right? Like,
it's just spiced meat that's very unrecognizable as meat per se. It's very crumbly, but it's good. I like it. Black pudding, uh, also good.
yeah,
Uh,
we got it over here as well.
yeah. Uh, when I was in Brazil,
Oh.
we had chicken heart.
Oh.
It's strange kind of chewiness to it. It's 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 tender as in like it breaks when you bite on it, like, but it you feel like a slight bounce before it breaks,
Can
you
imagine,
know?
yeah.
So it's like it's a strange kind of chewy. It's not chewy like you have to really chew on it, but
Yeah, like you said, there's a bit of a bounce to it.
yeah. But it was it's pretty good. It's I don't know. I wouldn't choose it, but if it was if they were having it as food, then yeah, I'll eat it. It was prepared with a bunch of garlic, so that makes everything better.
It's always good.
Major things and that, but at the moment they all escape me.
Yeah. To well, it's like half a lifetime ago. Went with to a restaurant with my grandparents. It was my grandmother's birthday, and it also just happened to be the one day that I had my very first hangover. And
uh,
she wanted to go to a very fancy restaurant, right? So you're there to lunch, but you're there the entire day lunching, mostly waiting for tiny bits of food that should have been, you know, other people just throw it away, but they decided that it's a delicacy, like cow tongue and things like that.
outside,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
that's the first thing I think of.
and they had their recipe, but I'm not really not the recipe, their menu, and there also was fish on it, but I'm not really that a fish kind of person. I don't like it. And but luckily, my grandmother told them that beforehand, and they changed it especially for me. So eventually, the fish dish came, and my dish, and the waiter and the chef himself, who made it specially for me, just stood beside me so I could eat it in front of them, which is very odd, and tell them that it was good. Yeah, because that's the polite thing to do, right? And I was very honest and like, oh, that tastes like chicken. And that's you just, apparently, according to my sister, you could just see the will leave the chef's head. It's like, oh no.
Oh, what have I done?
Yeah, but that also was something like something from something from the throat. I think it was. I've got no idea what it was anymore, or how to translate it to English.
It's a delicacy, Bram.
Yeah, it tastes
How
like chicken.
dare you
It wasn't
say
bad.
it's just chicken?
Definitely wasn't bad. But if you just give me a chicken fillet, then I'll be, I'll be more enthusiastic with it.
Oh, a good chicken schnitzel.
Yeah, just give me some bratwurst,
Yeah.
You put so much effort into that, and I called it chicken.
For you, the rest of the lunch was even slower.
It was a very long day. Yeah, definitely. By the time I got that, it was all right. But yeah, still a long day.
Do, do, do.
I'm not. I'm just doodling. I'm not even looking what I'm doing. What am I doing? Ah, I'm doing the bit that you can't see. Wonderful.
Ah, beautiful. Those are the best bits.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Given a bit of a dent in that thumb.
Stretch.
Oh, I had the biggest stretch this afternoon. And there was something that snapped so hard that I was almost convinced that I started glowing in the dark.
In the dark. Uh-oh.
Yeah, like your little thing, you kind of snap.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, okay.
yeah.
Somewhere in your spine, something snapped, and your brain was like, "Oh, now I see everything
Something just popped. And
in
it
black
just,
light."
yeah, it didn't sound good.
I need to put so much detail in the rest of this dragon.
Keep making it bigger, so it's kind of your own fault. But it looks cool though every time.
I'm just thinking, I think I probably need to deduce folds that are visible in his wiry skin over here.
I think it's also maybe the bone color.
Yeah.
I think if that was back to the black nails that you have, like he had black bones, right? He could have. Then it would
Yeah.
read a little bit easier because now a lot of
Yeah.
focus goes towards that,
Mhm.
while the dwarf in the fight is all the way up there. Kind of
Just,
distracts from the main piece.
let me just
I think when I'm just
see what
looking at it
happens
at a
if
very tiny
I
screen, right?
do this. Wow. Okay, that doesn't make a big difference. Mm. Does this happen?
Does this happen? I was making a thing with the skin. It's kind of this indentation where he holds the his little spoon, and I was making it as if the skin was being pushed forward as well, but that doesn't really happen. So at least not with my own fingers.
Not with these.
Delicate artist fingers.
Big man artist figures. Yeah, you are right.
Hey, I like those moments. Still kind of
I don't.
feel
Oh,
like.
happened that often. I stooch.
I feel like I've been struggling and noodling a lot today. But I still have some insight in today's
Yeah.
script. Still kind of
Well,
know what I'm doing.
it looks bad. Ah.
It's easier to read, right?
Um,
And it still looks gnarly.
let me save
Oh, yeah,
before
that's a good idea.
everything disappears. I think I have to go have a toilet break.
Toilet break. Well, it's the stream is almost done as well. Yeah,
It's about that time.
it's about that time. So we can end it here.
So, what are your final final touches, your final not thoughts.
My not thoughts. Those are ooh, safety pins.
Facts only. All my thoughts are not facts.
I thought they were.
No, those are the true statements. Those are facts. My thoughts are not that. I think.
Just a mishmash of noise. Sometimes it just congeals into words.
Boy.
I have to do something about those knuckles, but I mean, it doesn't really look like I've done a lot today, but those fingers at least look a bit better. Though a bit wide as well. Just scoot around that thumb a bit. Scoot, scoot.
See.
Starting to look more like those nasty orangutan nails. But yeah, the knuckles need some work. And the rest of the fingers, of course. When I've done that, I can, if I'm lucky, easily copy it to the other side. To all the way over there. Save me some time.
Will you be able to?
I think so, yeah. Why wouldn't I? I have to rearrange the fingers a bit. Especially the ones, the lower, the last three.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, is that gonna
Well, it's gonna
not
intersect, but
mess itself up?
no, because I got subdivisions. I can move this around and the detail will stay, right? To a degree.
To a degree.
To a degree. But, you know, I'll fix that afterwards. It'll save... It's easier to... No, it's quicker to do that than remaking the entire thing for the other hand as well.
Just remake.
Just do. I mean, it is good practice. that it is.
Yeah.
The areas that I've just indented where it touches the spoon. Ooh,
Spoon.
Spoon. It's maybe a little bit too much that I've done that over here. Should just reduce that ever so slightly.
Yeah.
It's a lot of loose skin on that thumb.
I'll have to do his hands too.
Eventually, you have to get around to it, right?
Yeah.
But when? When though? Maybe it will be on the same day that I've finished my hair.
Ah, okay. The future.
Yeah.
I like that time. Yeah.
Save real quick. 43. Oh. Oh.
Look at those legs. Oh my gosh. Now I just have to droop them all up and then connect them with the body. The body.
The body.
All right. Yeah. That will be the next steps.
Definitely. I got a spoon now. Two older fingers. And
Two
also
what older fingers?
some older
Older fingers.
older looking fingers.
Older.
Yes. I mean the other ones are intersecting with my little pan, but you know.
Ah.
I'll move around the pan.
Safe. Okay. Thank you everybody that's still out here.
Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. We will be back on Tuesday when we're making a speed sculpt to finish it
Yes.
in one go.
3 hours, one goal, one opportunity. The challenge is on.
That's for then. That's for then. But yeah, see you until see you until then. I can still talk. Yeah.